I thought about actually, ideally, Tomo should be the one interviewing you because you had so much interactions with him. But I guess this would be interesting too.
Sure.
So this is Life is the Cast, where we get to talk to the cast because I think I'm also sick of hearing myself and Thomas talk about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, yep, but yeah. Let us have a chance to talk too. Just kidding.
Yeah. No, who needs clouds when you've got this shade? This is Taylor, and he plays one of the titular characters in Thomas's chapter, where he plays Mr. Leo. Hi.
Hi.
I think I want to ask the first general question, which is, why don't you share about your background? It can be about your relationship with music, can be about your journey so far, and also how you discovered KLMC.
Right. Hi everybody. As introduced, my name is Taylor, and I was You're gonna edit that out. Hi everyone. My name is Taylor. I was actually brought into KLMC by one of my cousin brothers. He actually saw one of the ads or posts rather on Instagram.
Okay.
And he sent the post to me and said like, this is something that I completely see you in. And then I saw it. I was like, sold, because in terms of performing background, I've started really, really young. I guess this goes to, I don't know, quite a lot of starters or performing artists out there, so to say. At the tender age of, I think 15, when I was in high school. And then that passion sort of just continued up until university. And then after I graduated, I enrolled myself in KLPAC's, one of their program, I think, Theatre for Young People. There you go.
Yes,
T4YP. Yeah, T4YP. Shout out to all the T4YP season 4 year 20. I'm gonna say 2014. Season 4, 2014. Farah, if you're watching this, mark my word. Jean, if you're watching this. Joshua, if you're watching this. Yeah. So that has been my journey. Nothing too professional, but it has always been my interest to perform. And then I started working. I took a 5 years hiatus, and then here I am, back on stage again.
Wow, welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. Glad to be home, so to say.
The next question is, delicious for you. What was your initial impressions? So we started talking about Life is last year in June.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your initial impressions? How was it like leading up towards the show? What was it like during the show and after the show? The process?
Not gonna lie, because, and I'm speaking on behalf of my own experience, right? As a member of KLMC Boys, I think when we first got the idea that, censor that part out. I was a bit skeptical. I was I was very, very apprehensive because of the timeline that we had. So, but progressively over the time that we got the script and then we rehearsed, faith moved out of the way a little bit and got a little bit replaced by belief, a bit by hope, because faith is guided by blind hope. Let's just call it that, right? So yeah, as the whole thing materializes more and more, I think we started having fun with it. So we started believing in the product more, a product that you and Thomas came up with. So
right.
Yeah, so I think that was good. Leading all the way until the staging week itself.
Right. What was it like for you during show and the aftermath?
During the show, I think nothing too crazy. I think during the show itself, it gave me that adrenaline. It reminded me of what it felt like to be on stage again. Yeah, what a rush. What a complete rush.
Yeah.
And to have all my dear friends come support me throughout the show, all for, again, shout out to all you people who came. Shout out to all my friends who came to support me. Yeah, it was such an honor to step on that stage again and to perform for countless of people who came to watch the show. After the show, I wouldn't call it aftermath, but I think all theater, stage performers, they can relate in the sense that after every production, they're gonna go through that low. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, we got together really, really close in the past few weeks leading up to the production, and then having that, and then jumping back to our
Normal life.
our quote unquote normal life. Yeah, normal. Thank you. I was gonna say mundane. Normal. I'm gonna settle with normal. I love my job. Yeah, so that was a bit of that dip, but all in good faith.
Great. The last question is there something you wish you could have changed? It can be positive or negative.
Well, I think maybe during my audition, I think thinking back now, in retrospect, I would have wanted to challenge myself more, maybe in a sense that I would be more proactive in terms of showcasing my vocal ability more. That way, perhaps I could have showcased my range more during the show. I don't know. This is just like a self-initiative. So I just hit the mic.
It's okay.
Yeah, that was more of like self-initiative.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't introduce this part of Taylor. He's one of our committee members. He's also our dance captain. So he's really, really, really stepped up. So we've got 3 committee members. We've got Rafli, Sean, and Taylor, and they've really made a difference. The last one is actually just a parting thought of, is there something you wish you could say to your younger self? Or is just a message to someone out there who needs to hear it? Here's a truth bomb from you.
If you want something bad enough, go for it. Because we all learned this the hard way. No one is special. No one is truly that special, you guys. Like, if you really want it, you gotta go for it. Go balls to the walls for what you want. Leave no regrets. Yeah, you can't, like, you might be good, you might be talented, but so is, the next 100 boys out there, who's trying out for the role. So yeah, that's what I would leave to you guys. Go after your dreams.
Well said.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to worry about. You talked about not showing your enough interest at the beginning and stuff, but in the middle of the process, you were so gung ho for anything we threw at you. Like, I thought Mr. Leo's character was a little flat, so the moment we made him Russian, you milked that cow. I mean, it became so delicious to watch. It became the show. You made it. You did so much work for that.
Yeah, so, and I think for that, I think it's a two-way thing.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for pointing it out and say, like, that Mr. Leo at that point was probably not working, so we had to probably do something, and then you came up with that idea, and I sort of like ran with it, like the blank canvas that I am. Yeah.
Thomas did an amazing job with you as well.
Yes, correct. So
his music is not easy.
It's not, you guys. So for those musicians out there, you would have known it's in 70s, okay?
7 and 5.
7 and 5. So it's not the regular 1, 2, 3, 4, okay?
Okay.
But yeah, so I had lots of fun with my character, and I believe, based on the feedback that I got from the crowd and from each crowd, I've got several people from close friends, from people that I don't know, came up to me and be like, "Holy crap, you made corporate so fun.
Yes.
You made corporate like the kind of corporate that I want to be in." And that for me was so validating as a performer. Like, I was like, you know what? Even though I only came out like in the second half of the show, I think that's like one of the biggest validation and
I agree.
compliments that any performance can get. Yeah.
I really thought you, Sean.
I tried. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, and see you guys. Bye.
Thanks, Taylor.